Hi there, Libra. Welcome in. We're going to be doing, pardon me, a new series called What Are You Growing Through? We're going to check in and see what's going on and how Spirit is, excuse me, guiding you. You might have a little bit of a truth needing to be spoken here for someone. Suddenly just got really groggy. So I am recording this in February of 2026, but it's a timeless reading. That is my intention. So whenever you find this, it is divinely aligned for you, okay? Let's take a look about what Libra is growing through. Please, Spirit. Deep breath. Ground yourself. Can't put my feet flat on the floor because I'm too short. What chairs do I? But ground yourself, Libra. What is Libra growing through? Thank you. Ooh, second chakra. Sacral chakra with Archangel Ariel. Anything else? I feel like there might be something else that wants to join that. Yeah, the world, because you're shifting. You are shifting. And I love that it's the, so we got 36 and we've got the 29, so like 911. Like this is telling you that something imminent is about to occur. And it's for your highest good. There is a new cycle starting. It's going to take, I know this isn't solar plexus, but I'm getting a lot of courage. So, the feminine energy of empowerment, creativity, your intuition. All right, let's take a look here. Let's add some tarot. We're going to do a 9-card spread here. What is Virgo? Let's get my mind straight here. Libra. What is a Libra growing through? You might be dealing with a Virgo, but I think that's because I just finished this Virgo reading. Very interesting. You may be dealing with a Virgo because their first card out from another tarot deck was a 7 of Pentacles. Very different vibe from this in this depiction as it was in the Virgo reading, though. If you're going to watch that, you'll see why. This is just a reassessment. And I'll be reading the energies, past, present, and future, how Spirit's been having me read. 7 of Wands. We got 2 7s. Protecting your energy. Putting your boundaries up. 2 of Cups. I love that coming in for you. This could be setting some healthy boundaries in a connection. Very simply. I feel like, again, this has got a Virgo vibe, and I've cleared the energy. Rang my tincture bells. I've got this incense going. I've different deck. But this could be a connection that you've had with someone before, and you're putting up some healthy boundaries right now. Let's see what else wants to come out. 4 of Wands. Look at that. Beautiful celebration, stability, union. Justice. Smack dab in the middle. I love having a major arcana in the middle. That's beautiful. Yeah, whatever didn't work out before is aligned to work out now. 5 of Wands. But then hear that freaking shit that comes back. Everyone's had this. Everyone's had it. It's like, yeah. It's just this wave of, great analogy, right? This is wave of things going like this. So it is very important in 2026, or whenever you're reading this or watching this, is keeping yourself grounded in your own energy. Call back your power. clear your energy, clear your space, clear your vehicle, because there's just friction in the atmosphere. You don't have to watch the news to know that that's what's going on. We've got the Sun, the Seven of Swords. Ooh, you're seeing through some illusions very, very clearly. It's like illumination time. Oh, I like that. Okay, I gotta get the last card because I like that. What Spirit's bringing through. Six of Wands. Look at that. Wow, I love that. Six of Wands. Victory. You rise up, Libra. You rise up. I love that. You know, with the Justice. That's your energy coming into balance. So wow. Wow. You're really seeing through some. You're seeing through this friction or this static that's coming at you, but you're standing very firm and solid. You know who you are. I almost want to say, do I want to say that? Yes, you do. I'm going to make a note of this. It's the first time I've had that come through. For some of you, not sure the percentage, but this is twin flame union. And it's taken you a lot to get there. You know, of course, a twin flame journey, they activate you, they, you know, mirror back to you your things that need to be healed, things that need to be readjusted, things that need to be protected and let go of. And you know the thing. If you're on the journey, you know the twin flame journey. I don't have to explain it to you. It's taken you so much effort and energy to get into a good space to allow this in. Number one, to be aligned for it, right? It doesn't happen overnight. It takes years. Some of the Five of Wands energy could be your own internal conflict, but you move out of that. It's like they may fly in very quickly, those thoughts, those old, things from the past, but you transcend it, you rise above it. I do want to say that you have taken the time and you have reassessed, especially if you've had, connection in this lifetime with your twin flame. If this is your reading for twin flame, you've taken a good look at how things were. You've grown some beautiful, healthy boundaries, saying, you know what, I'm not allowing that. I'm not going to tolerate that. And you've learned to love yourself. And when you learn to love yourself, the love for your twin flame grows. It grows anyway. Like I've said before in other videos that it just amazes me how I could go without physical contact from my twin flame for years, but every day I wake up and my heart is just bigger, and it holds more of this beautiful unconditional love for my soul in another body. It's because I'm loving this part of my soul in this body more, and that's what this feels like. You've grown in love with yourself, with the journey that you're on. It does feel like a twin flame journey that finally comes together, but there could be some friction. You're going to have to protect the union against outer forces, because as we know on the twin flame journey, when we come into union, physical union, even when we come into inner union, the full scope of it is, being in inner union with masculine, feminine here, and the masculine, feminine in your twin flame, right? And those energies are very much aligned, back in alignment. That shines a light on the union, on the connection, right? And that invites, I guess, I don't know, for lack of a better word, those energies that don't wish to see us succeed. But guess what? You do. It's like, it's almost like the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands is like just flicking it right off my shoulder, right? So let's take a look. We're going to go through and we're going to, I don't know, I don't think I've got to clarify everything. So let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles first. Taking another look at where you've been, how you've gotten here, the Empress, yeah. Taking another look at yourself, really growing through it. You've grown through everything. Yes, you have. Look at that. I'm going to take both of them. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Death. So even your counterpart has grown and transformed through this. But I want to say for you, Libra, that this is, you've really transformed. You've gone from the King of Pentacles, take the gender out of it, right? It's somebody who's very good on their own. They don't need anybody. And you've gone even further. You know, it's not just the everyday life, but you've gone even further, and you've really coming into your own, come into your empowerment. And that's because you've taken the time to look at everything you've built, everything you've done up to this point, every relationship, every job, every family situation. You've done the work. There's nothing for you to look at and say, does that fit or does it not fit? Because you know it now. The Empress is like, you know, she's got that inner knowing, like the High Priestess. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. She knows what she wants to build. So, Seven of Wands, protecting your energy. I think, did something just slip? Ah, it fooled me. So I love that we've got the 2 sevens here, very spiritually guided. We've got 3 sevens on the table. Just realize that. The one missing is the 7 of Cups. There's no confusion. Because you can see through the lies. You can see through people. You know when someone's bullshitting you. And that has become, it's like using that, and it's become the greatest gift. That's what's making whatever you touch successful. Because you can see through the illusions. Nothing can get by you, Libra. What is the 7 of Wands, Spirit? Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. 8 of Cups, walking away from energies that just, nope. Sorry, nope. Not for me. I'm moving toward my 10 of Cups. I'm moving toward, so you're going through, you're walking right toward, where are we going? Can't do this in the camera. You're walking right toward this 2 of Cups to create your 10 of Cups, right? Beautiful. I don't know why that came out. I didn't ask a question, but we've got the Page of Swords. Yeah, all eyes are going to be on you and on this connection. I do got to say it does feel like a twin flame connection. If it's not, then it's a relationship of some sort, a partnership of some sort. But all eyes are on you. People are watching what you're going to do next with this. Talk to me a little more about the 2 of Cups. Queen of Cups. A lot of love flowing there. Back and forth. It's taken a long time. You've had to move through and move past a lot of toxic energy. And you may still need to do that in the future. You need to take it a little slowly, because these energies of the 7 of Swords may become very loud in your experience coming up here. Whenever you find this, really looking the devil in the eye and going, no, thank you. Leading from the heart space. I feel like whoever this other person is in the Two of Cups has gone through this as well. I do want to say they may have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, if that resonates for your situation here. I know I've got the devil here with the Capricorn, but I'm not picking up Capricorn energy. So, I don't know why I said that, because, you know, I feel like somebody was wondering, who knows tarot might have been wondering about that. Yeah, they've had to be very diligent about keeping their heart open and moving away from some very toxic situations. Spirit wants me to get a card on the second chakra and card up here. Thank you. Hangman. All right. Seeing something very clearly, and I feel that you do. It's like nobody can pull the wool over your eyes anymore, Libra. You're enlightened, and that gives you strength, inner empowerment, Empress energy, right? Really transforming that inner knowing is just how I'm hearing it. Let's take a look at this Five of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah, you're going to have to work really hard, Eight of Pentacles, to ward off and protect this situation here. And it's going to be worth it. It is. It's definitely going to be worth it. Whether you're warding off your own internal old thoughts that might pop up. You know, we do have that from time to time when, you know, we could be going well and then Mercury goes retrograde and then our thoughts go all wonky, right? So, but that's okay. But you're gonna work really hard. You know that putting your effort into you in whatever the situation is for you is better than putting your energy into this chaos and this conflict and this it just feels like noise to me. Just feels like noise. So you got the Sun, happiness, joy, innocence, new beginnings, illumination is how it strongly is coming through with that Seven of Swords. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords here, the Knight of Wands. You know who's playing you. So for some of you, there is someone in the mix here. I don't think it's this Two of Cups energy. I think it's an outside energy. And I've been getting that with all of the other readings. There's like one aspect of each reading where there's outside static and outside friction. So it is a collective thing going on. So I want more. Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords and the Temperance. That's all I'm feeling is this is outside. It's like other people's bullshit. It's gonna try your patience. Like these two knights are the fastest knights in the deck, and they're gonna really push you in a direction that's not in alignment for you. What you're doing is you're staying in alignment. You're really balanced. You're manifesting exactly what it is that you want in your life. it just, yeah, it just feels to me like it's just outside noise, rising above the outside noise, really transcending it, moving forward with the Six of Wands, being very victorious. You know, when we think about the tarot, and the typical Six of Wands is where, you know, this warrior rides into the village on top of his horse, and there are other people around at the bottom of the card, like vying. They just want to touch him. They're celebrating him, of course, but they just want to touch him. I'm getting that feeling like this must be what Jesus could have felt if he wasn't so aligned with his own divinity. Is when people were just vying for his attention and wanting to touch his robe and touch his feet and, you know, touch his hair, he's saying. And, you know, it's like, again, all eyes are on you. But the tricky part of this is, Libra, is knowing what eyes to give attention to, what eyes to give your energy to. Because not all of those eyes are going to have your highest good as their intention. It's so funny. I'm seeing, no, not funny, huh? But I'm being shown Jesus walking a path. And all of these people are following him. You know, you think about the monks, the venerable monks that are walking the walk of peace currently in the world, walking. They'll be in D.C., walking from Texas to Washington, D.C. It's like 2,300 miles or something like that. That I'm gonna tell you, that's the only thing I'm paying attention to on my news feed on Facebook, but I'm seeing this grove of people just following Jesus. It's like they're so hungry for the light. Maybe that's what this is. You carry the light, Libra. And this Five of Wands, could this just be just people just wanting more of you? So yeah, that's why that Seven of Wands is here. You're going to need to protect your energy. It's not, you know, what I just said about these knights here. It's not about ignoring them. It's just about being so balanced internally that, you know, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, that you know where to put your energy into. So the other day, I didn't read the article, but I just saw the pictures. Let's try that again. Mary Jo, the head monk that leads the walk to peace. Don't ask me to pronounce his name, but he was verbally attacked, and he stayed calm, of course. He's very peaceful, very zen, and you can even tell that not even his eyes. You when you look at him, he doesn't even have those lower thoughts of revenge or fear or, you know, am I doing the right thing? Kind of thoughts. But, you know, and this police officer took him and put him on a flatbed to, you know, rise him above that which wanted to take him down. But it also gave the other souls that were hungry for his message a better view of him as well. This is very interesting why this is coming through. I don't know what this is about for you, Libra. I don't know if you are in the public eye You don't have to be. This could just be the people that are in your experience. There's going to be that one person, one or two people that want to bring you down, that want to steer you off your path that you're walking. But it's not going to happen. You're so balanced. And like you've integrated the masculine and feminine energies. You see the world in a different light than what it's being depicted as on the news, right? Oh, I love that imagery is coming through to me. So let's talk about this Six of Wands. Yeah, you've had to overcome. I feel like maybe that's what you do. Whoever this is resonating for, maybe that's what you do. Is you stand in front of a crowd and you deliver your message, the message of light. You teach others how you were able to see the illusion, see through the chaos and the toxicity in the world. I want to say you're incredibly courageous. I mean, can you feel it? Because I can feel it coming through me. The energy has really shifted. And, very, very peaceful, very grounded. It's like, even though these energies, like I was saying before, even though these two knights are pushing against you with lies and, whatever, it's like, even though you can rise and transcend above all of this, you don't leave anybody out in the cold. It's like your message isn't just for the ones who aren't pushing against you. Your message is for everyone. And I'm just getting this lump of emotion in my throat. This reading really just took a turn for me. I hope that you're following along and it's making sense. It's landing somewhere for someone, because I feel like the message Spirit wants to bring through is just keep going, just keep rising up, just staying in your lane, but knowing that it's just like there's just this unconditional love. Nobody can escape your message. They may push against it, right? But you don't leave anybody out in the cold. Nobody puts baby in the corner. And that's the message that you deliver, is because no, you don't allow anyone to put you in the corner. Okay. I've got Dirty Dancing in my head here. It's so funny. This is interesting where this is all going for me here. So, wow, you're growing through adversity. You're growing through the backlash from people who don't want to see you rise. You're growing through the backlash of those in this world who don't want to see twin flames together, because we raise the vibration. We help the Gaia raise her vibration, and in turn it raises the vibration of humanity, right? It's an incredible gift that we have, coming together in this incarnation. But you just keep going, taking the person that you've transformed into, the Empress, right? Someone who is very keen in their intuition, able to see the truth, able to see through others, but not in a way that you use it against them, right? You're using it for your benefit, first and foremost, because then you can talk about that journey with others and help them see how they can do that for themselves. Wow. Anything further here? How are you guiding Libra through this growth process? I just got chills down my spine. It's shifted very quickly there. You know what is? Yeah. You're seeing, I'm not seeing this Two of Wands like I typically do. You've got the whole world in your hands. I don't know if you're someone who is on the world stage. I don't know why you would be watching my videos, but maybe you are. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. But somebody has a lot of pull. And looking toward the future, what do you want to create is a better world. And you're taking and using your third dimensional experiences, and you're doing that. I'm just seeing somebody speaking in front of a group of people. I'm not talking in an auditorium. I'm talking standing outside and standing up on something so everybody can see you and everybody can hear you. Wow. That does take courage. Especially because there are going to be those few in the crowd that aren't going to want to hear your message. But the funny thing is why are they there if they don't want to hear your message? When they're like one out of 1,000 people. I can't fathom how they could even think they could have such an impact that it would knock you off of your horse. I'm not saying you put yourself on a pedestal, by no means, but that's how they view you. That's their agenda. You're here to change the world. I don't know what you do, whether it's doing tarot on YouTube or sitting in a governmental seat. I don't know, but you hold a whole lot in your hands, and you deliver it with the most amount of compassion and love and reverence to all. Wow. All right, Libra. Well, yours is gone on a little longer than the others. Wow. Surrender stubbornness. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that to come out. But maybe this is in the energy field that you need to know about. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And it works because we have that Knight of Cups that wanted to show itself, right? Maybe there's a thought of, well, these people don't deserve to hear my message. But they do, because you quickly realize moving forward, or you're taught through something that nobody gets left behind. Nobody gets left behind. I also want to say, oh, my nose just started tickling. I want that some of the stubbornness could be this outside energy. Just loving them and accepting them for where they're at in their journey. Because they're just expressing themselves too. They're expressing their own truth. It may not look like your truth. You know your truth. You know your truth. You hold that Ace of Swords in your hands. Justice for all, Libra. That's the title. Justice for all. I've been writing things down here. Wow. Some of you are going to be doing this as part of a twin flame path. Others of you not. But thank you for whatever it is you're doing to make this world a better place. I'm going to leave it there. See, there's Virgo again. You might want to watch that Virgo reading. Just in case that you are dealing with a Virgo. Or have strong Virgo placement in your chart. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. If you are interested in a personal reading that is more designed for you and your individual journey, my email is in the description box. I look forward to speaking with you, and take care of yourself, Libra. I love you. See you next time.